Hi, Pete Moore, editor of Shoot Sports Magazine, and I think I'm in love again. The Browning Maral big game model. Amazing. It's a straight pull, not like a blazer or anything of that nature. It's what I call a hybrid gun, as the AR-15s we use are based on the self-loading rifle, though there's no self-loading components in them. The Maral is based on the BAR, Browning automatic rifle, not the military gun, but the sporting rifle. I've had the pleasure of using semi-auto rifles for hunting boar and driven game, and they're just such good fun. But this it's sprung loaded. So basically what you do, in the butt, in the forend here, have a pair of what are called tensator springs, which are like a tape measure you pull out. And as you pull the springs out, they tension. And then when they're fully pulled out, they're fully tensioned. And you let go of the bolt and it slams forward and feeds. So basically that's it. So put your mag in, bang, bang, like that. And this is a very quick rifle. It doesn't seem to have any problems with primary extraction at all. I've shot 180s through it, which tend to generate a bit more pressure. I'm going to try some 150s, the new extreme point through it very soon. It's just really nice. I'm not so struck on these seams on the side. There's deer on one side or reds and boar on the other, but they're reasonably well done. But that's just the way the big game is. It's one of the top end guns. You can get basic woodwork, just a black finish. The other unusual thing about the gun is it's called a hand cocking mechanism. Again, built for the European market. This wasn't built for the UK because we're not big consumers, but the gun is cocked as such. And it is like a decock you'd find on a blazer. And you push up and it's ready to fire. Every time you fire, boom, it automatically recocks. If you don't want to shoot, you press this button here, decocker goes down and you clear. Not a lot to it apart from that. It's got a hogsback type European stock, which is quite nice, sits on its cheek well. Versatile cheek piece, nice checkering, forend, it's well shaped. Sits in the hand nicely, again checkered. Barrel is mid-weight, 22.5 inch, semi-fluted, again quite nice. Sights are what they call batu. This is a big rib here with a white stripe on it that goes into a green Dayglow rear U-notch. Up front is a red tipped blade which is adjustable for height and windage. And though most people wouldn't use iron sights in the UK, I've used iron sights on pigs when it's been raining because the scope's just full of water and they can be very effective at close range. The gun is available in a number of calibers. This is in 30-06, which is one of my super favourite calibers. It's big enough, shoots well. You can get up to 300 Win Mag, 9.3 by 62, and most of the usual numbers. But what I really like about it is, for pig shooting, is this 10 round mag. I mean, that is awesome. It comes with a 3 round mag as standard, which is more than enough for most deer, but I've been hunting boar many times and you get a pod come out, there could be 6 animals, 8 animals, and as my friend Tom Osvetic says, Peter, just shoot, because you've got to. It's not like, you know, sitting in a high seat with a static deer. You've got to be shooting moving targets and keeping the gun moving. And having a high capacity magazine, I'm not saying machine gun, but high capacity magazine gives the opportunity to shoot into the pack of boar and bring them down. And you are going to miss some anyway. But I like the fact that it's got a 10 round mag, and for me this would be probably the ultimate pig rifle. So there's no safety catch because it's all done with the decocker. That's the mag release, simple pullback. There's an automatic last round hold open. Guns don't come with a rail, but Browning supply a Picatinny style rail. On this I've got one of my favourite pig scopes. It's a Zeiss Duralight 1.2 to 5 by 36. It's now they don't make it anymore, but I've found that it's just a super little pig scope. Equally good up to 100 yards even on 1.2. But it's a nice package and you can take it off and use iron sights. So let's just crack 10 rounds through it because I really can't resist it. That goes in. First round's loaded, we push up and we're ready to go. That was 10 rounds to 30-06, 150 grain. Little bit kicky, but unlike 308, which is very sharp, 30-06 doesn't seem to have the same sharp characteristics, and it's easily controllable. You can bring it back down quite easily, locate the next target. I just really like this thing. It's not exactly cheap, it's thick end of 2K, but if you're looking for something a little bit different, certainly for pig, and also as a general deer rifle, if you fancy a straight pull, I'd recommend you look at this quite seriously.